right now is basically incentivizing people through tax credits and other incentives to do certain things. Like to buy a house, you get you get a tax deduction. If you're going to start a business, you get a tax credit. Like all these things, they're incentivizing behavior. But what if the government started taking a piece? Well, now you're heading towards a really sticky situation where the government owns businesses and the government should not be running businesses. Let's be clear. I don't care if Elon Musk, one of the smartest people in our time, if not one of the if not the smartest, I don't care if he's running it. At some point he won't. And that's the problem. Like and we always have to look at 10, 20 years in the future with we might have the best and the brightest now, you might disagree, but it doesn't matter. Like, let's assume they are. At some point, they won't be there, and someone else will run it, and they will probably be as dumb as most of the politicians we have. So at some point, that becomes corrupt. So my concern with the sovereign wealth fund is who's going to be running it. It might be fine now, but 10 years from now, it'll be somebody else, and it'll probably be a corrupt politician. And then we have USAID all over again. Oh, we're just going to dip into the sovereign wealth fund, and the CIA will use that to fund their shadow ops. So while I think on the surface it seems like a good idea, in reality, I think it's going to be a boondoggle, and I think it's going to be a really bad idea unless they can come up with a way to keep it from being a piggy bank for politicians to do their own stuff.